Oh.
Hey!
We are live, and I'm holding the phone the wrong way. Oh,
Oh, orientation is locked, and I've just lost the frog. There he is.
oh.
Turn back the other way.
I know, but my hand's in the way now.
Go that way.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello. Right, I want to show you the frog before we lose it.
Right.
We've got a little friend. Oh shit! There you go. We found a little friend. We're going to call him Kermit.
Are we? I love the decision-making process in that. Like, we found them together, matey. Darren's online. Now, Darren, check out our badass
Hey!
fire.
So we saved the frog from the fire.
Yep.
We didn't really. We probably almost killed him with the fire.
Yeah.
And he's probably thinking we're a bunch of dicks right now.
Yeah.
He might be in his home. Anyway, I'm going to let this little bugger go.
Set him free.
Say goodbye.
Oh! Do you know if we fell from that height, we'd be a goner, right?
I know.
Right, we're going to get ourselves comfy.
Yeah.
Hello, Japan!
Japan?
We've never had Japan before, have we? We
Aye.
had Taiwan. Yeah, we had Taiwan.
See, I really want to go to Japan, so when we come, can we come stay with you?
Fire, fire, fire from Beavis and Butthead. I love that movie. Right, we're going to get ourselves comfy by our fire.
Should we get the tripod out?
Yeah, you saw this, matey.
Where is the tripod?
Look at this awesome fire. Right now, if you can see it. Oh! Woo! Now the whole purpose of this video is we've got Friday's release coming, which has got something to do with the fire. Great balls of fire, actually. Better not put this too close. Stephen's just sorting the tripod. We're going to do a wee bit of a live feed just now, more of an advert for Friday's video. Joseph's on boy. Hey Joseph, you're online, sir. Hey boys, fine, got to see you live video. You guys doing live, give me a shout. Joe West in Virginia. Joe, you're a good lad. Good lad. Flaming kilts. Almost. Oh, we had a Vietnam there. Holy shit.
Vietnam?
Aye, Vietnam, Vietnam. That's awesome. It's funny how far around the world we get. A couple of idiots. Now we're just setting you up on the tripod. And then we're going to sit by the fire and have a wee chat. In the Scottish woodland, look. Woo!
Hey!
Hey!
Right, there you go.
Right, better make sure we don't flash up our kilts.
Oh, hang on, this is not working. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Right.
And we are.
All good.
Right, make sure that doesn't fall.
Right, if I'm going to sit where I'm going to sit.
And just watch your bollocks, mate.
Whoops.
Are you good?
Oh. That's smoke in my eyes.
Oh, right, we're going to have to sit down a bit.
There you go.
Hey, there we are.
I come down a wee bit as well. Don't flash my bum.
Oh.
There you go. How's that? I wonder if I can jump on my phone so I can see comments.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good shout. So we've got the fire going, you can't see it, we're just keeping it stoked at the moment. We kind of cheated with this fire, but you'll see how on Friday. It's peeing it down as usual, so we didn't even take our jackets.
No, we purposely didn't bring our jackets today, even though it was raining. In fact, I'm going to give away Friday, so
Yeah.
you have to watch Friday to find out the
Yeah, wait till Friday.
end of that.
Did everybody enjoy the Bali video?
Yeah, how did you enjoy the ballet video? My glutes were fired up after that, really fired up. I can't connect, so we're just going to have to look at that phone for the comments, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I don't have 3G.
yeah, just amazing and so funny. Bali was great. It was great seeing the professionals do it though, right? I mean, I think that was the best part of the video.
I know, actually watching them doing it, you always know when somebody's good at something, because when you watch them you're thinking, yeah, I could do that, because they make it look effortless.
Yeah.
And then you try it and you're like, nah, I can't do that.
And they were really nice guys as well, particularly Breno and Brandon. He was a good laugh, wasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
In fact, I think Brandon's got his own fan club now by the looks of it.
I know, but it's incredible shape, right?
Aye. What,
Absolutely
what
incredible.
about 6'2", 6'3"? He's quite tall, eh?
Yeah, he was taller than us anyway, and I'm 6 foot, so.
Ken put you through a good workout, that's right, Darren, he did actually. He was actually fairly patient, especially with me. You were actually almost getting it.
That's a huge compliment.
I don't think I did okay at the bar stuff, I think, but yeah.
The bit in the middle, I know the bit you were talking about now, when I go dancing away, my legs are...
Yeah, whereas I just stood back and went, wow, I'll just leave you boys to it.
Anyway, guys, really sorry, but we can't actually see many of the comments coming in at the moment because I don't quite have the right signal.
I can just about read them. Good for morning USA. I don't know what it said. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to have to
Can we just bring it closer?
We could, but then... Oh yeah, that's true. How's that? But then... Good morning from Montana!
Montana. I won't put my phone away because I can't read anything anyway.
Oh, we can read it better now.
Yep.
There we are.
So yeah, we've got a fire that's currently burning my legs.
Fire! It really is actually singeing, isn't it?
Whoa. Singes the nostrils.
Stings the nostrils. Give a kiss from Brazil.
From Brazil.
Hey, Ryan. Oh. Ryan from Brazil.
Oh.
Very bad connection since we moved it.
No.
I'll have to put you back, sorry. It's probably going to be stammering a lot if we've got a very bad connection.
Yeah. Are you guys still with us? Yes, yes you are. That's fine. So
Stephen is so sexy.
Oh, thank you very much.
That was Nicholas LaFortune. Or
thank you,
Nicholas. Manila, Philippines, Thriller in Manila. That's right, isn't it? Thriller in Manila.
Yeah.
That was one of the Muhammad Ali fights, I think. The Thriller in Manila.
Was it?
I'm sure it was. Hello, Coach Buddies. Donald Pratt. Good lad, Donald.
Hi, Donald. How we doing?
So we've just finished filming, and now we're just going to sit in the rain till our fire burns out.
We were toasting marshmallows. I don't know what happened to them.
I think I sat on them.
Should we toast some marshmallows?
Yeah, what did you do with my toasting stick? Did you throw it on fire?
Oh, I possibly... No, I don't think I did.
Oh, is that mine back there? Is that yours?
That's mine. I may have thrown yours out.
You threw mine in the fire. He's so good to me.
I won't find Rab another stick.
Yay. Don't burn the nuts. No, definitely don't burn the nuts.
Get some nuts.
Get some nuts. Oh, we must have a decent connection again. The red bit's gone. Hi, coaches from Brazil. Maciel. Amando Suarez. I wonder if... Amando Suarez. Oh. This could be related to Joe Suarez.
There's a stick for you.
I wish I'd had, like, this fucking bad boy. I don't know which end to use.
Ugh.
Oh. I think it has been used. Oh, there was a big one there. I don't know what the hell that said.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Hi guys, I found you guys by mistake.
Hey, who is it? Stephen somebody.
Yeah, great fun. Had to subscribe. Welcome to the channel, Stephen.
Yeah, nice to have you here, buddy.
Hey, Ken's on.
It's Ken on.
Hello,
hey.
hello, Ken. I hope you got home okay, Ken.
Ken, I've just replied to your email today. I've replied about a couple of hours ago.
Oh.
I don't know if you've read it or not, but hello anyway.
I've started reading his book. Have you?
I have.
Well, what page are you on?
1.5.
Didn't matter what number you were going to say. I was going to be one page more. I can't remember what page I'm on. Oh no, did Ken just reply there? Writing big so you blind guys can see it.
Hey.
You're a gentleman, Ken. We're toasting Ken.
We are, look, toasting marshmallows.
On our fire. I know what you're thinking, Ken. We probably shouldn't be left alone with fire. Ken,
or sugar.
Or sugar, yeah. Ken, were you happy with the video? First you keep them warm.
Howdy boys, howdy, howdy, howdy. Hi guys, who's that? Hilarious. Last week, who's that from?
Which one?
The one that just disappeared.
Ted Cruz, was it? No, Gino Cruz. Sorry, we're so far away from the camera, that's why. Write in block. Can everyone just write in block capitals? We won't think you're shouting at us.
Yeah, write in block capitals, we can read it better from this distance.
Yeah. Because you know how professional the Kilted coaches are with their setup. The only thing we're missing here is whiskey, right?
I know.
Actually, was it this time last year we did Kilted camping?
It was about this time last year. It was the same weather anyway.
Yeah. Hi, is this better? That's a lot better. See, we saw that.
Yep.
Yeah. Joseph, please use capitals, sir. We can't see you.
Joseph Neil, he comes all the time.
I know, go grab a stick. I'm just joking on a marshmallow. That's karma right there. How's it cold there? It's not too bad, actually.
Although the rain's getting a wee bit heavier now.
Yeah. Your Bali video was awesome. How good were the professionals though, right?
I know, I know.
Actually, somebody commented on the fact that Ken was performing basically in a suit.
I know,
It was like he was like a Jedi master. I was like, happy days.
The only thing I had to change, I had to pull him up slightly before he demonstrated one thing, and that was it. He just cracked on and got it done. In fact, that's maybe the wrong phrase to use. Ken never cracks on.
Darren just said the first time we saw your cracks was Kilted camping. That's right, Darren.
Good memory.
Aye. Burning legs. Yeah, they are a wee bit sizzling.
Yeah, my kneecaps are sizzling here.
Shall we put a wee bit more wood on there, or?
Yeah, I think we need to stoke the fire. Look at that. It's all brown.
I'll do my turn once I've had my mash. God, the rain's getting heavy, so we're going to have to really... NYC plans yet? Well, we're just organising our tour and where we're going to go. So far, NYC is definitely going to be on the list, without a doubt.
We are going to be looking for recommendations. of where to stay and where to go.
Should I stay or should I go now? There's so many people we need to see in New York, that's a given. So if you live in New York, happy days. Have received many comments about Kilted Ballet directly to me. I hope they're all positive, Ken. They're probably feeling sorry for Ken. He's like, God, he had to put up with a lot. Oh, that's it, Joseph. Big capitals. You guys are wonderful. New York is fantastic. Yes, it is indeed, Ken. We'll have to come and see your school, sir.
We're also going to go to Chicago because I've got friends in Chicago, and they've got like a little whiskey bar type thing going on. So Chicago's on the list as well, but actually I've no idea where else to go in Chicago. So, anyone from Chicago there?
Chicago. Chicago. Oh man, that wind just blew the smoke in my face.
I know, I've got my eyes like a couple of times now.
Whoa, jeez. Apparently your buns and sweaty muscles are far more interesting than ballet.
Yeah.
Ken, you weren't into my sweaty muscles if I recall. Oh man, I'm getting burned in the eyes. Ugh. Ugh. I'm asthmatic as well. Ugh. Oh shit.
You're getting absolutely hammered.
Oh man. Oh, I have showered since. You probably have to shower twice after touching my sweaty arms, Ken. Oh, see what Stephen's doing? He's a psycho. He's pouring lighter fluid right next to my leg. It's dangerous being a Kilted coach, I'm just saying. We should get danger money for this. Come to Mexico City. I would always want to go to Mexico, actually. Mexico. I want to go when they do that Day of the Dead thing. That looks awesome.
They do the what? Is that the festival?
Yeah, when they all go about with skulls and stuff.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. We're getting soaked here.
I know.
It's a good job we've got marshmallows to keep us company.
Baked daddies for lunch, yummy. Actually, I remember when we used to light a fire, we used to get baked potatoes and wrap them in tin foil and put them in the bottom of the fire, didn't you? Giving you a haul from Bolivia.
West Virginia. Days. Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of people from Virginia, right?
Ken says he saw a drag show in Mexico City. I went to a drag show actually in Ibiza and it was fantastic. Well, it wasn't deliberately a drag show, there was just, I think it was 4 or 5 drags in it. No, I wouldn't mind either way, but there was 4 drags that were actually presenting the show. But it was funny because the main drag, and this was hilarious, so you're at all these tables, right? And everybody has their dinner together, and this one old boy with his wife, he wasn't quite getting it. And the drag's name was Diamante, so obviously a fake diamond, right? So it was pretty obvious. But this old boy was like, "Ooh, I like her." And I was laughing because I thought he knew. I was just kind of, all right, aye. And as the night went on, he just got more and more inappropriate towards the drag. And I was like, "You do know that's a drag?" He said, "Oh, no." And his wife was just shaking her head. It was really funny.
When you said it was a, what did you call it there?
Not a deliberate drag.
A deliberate drag? Like, all of a sudden they're,
No, what I meant was I went to see a show and there were drags there, but it wasn't a drag show. But had it been a drag show, it would have been just as entertaining, I'm sure. Because Diamante was priceless.
Capitals, people, capitals, we can't read.
Balboa here, rock. Oh, it's just
smoked rab.
Smoked rab. If your accent is Scottish. People are asking that, aren't they? They're like, somebody asked the other day on Facebook, "Are you pure Scottish? Your accent's very strong." And I was like, well, that's because we're pure Scottish.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how to answer that. I think people think we're Irish.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's because there's so, like, Scotland's not that big, and yet you could travel 20 miles in certain directions and find very different accents. Yeah. Or maybe 30 miles. Like, the Glaswegian accent, Glasgow's only 30 miles from us, and it's a very different accent.
Yeah. Everything's a question.
Yeah. The Edinburgh accent I can't really do. Aberdeen and Inverness is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the further north you go, it gets quite tough.
I'm rubbish at accents. The only one I can do is the Glaswegian, because everything's a question.
Joseph saying home of the Mothman here in... Oh dear. Do you speak Portuguese?
Nope. But Portuguese was on the email that went out today.
You missed one, did you see that? Somebody said you forgot.
Yeah, I missed off Danish, and I missed, so I've had 2 replies. Danish I didn't include, and Hebrew.
Somebody's saying, hey, you can do a Welsh accent. And the only way I can do that is go, packet of crisps, aye? In fact, I think it was your wife.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it is. It's you that must be able to do it.
There's a kid's book called A Squash and a Squeeze.
Right.
And I read it in the voices. So there's a wise old man.
Right.
And there's a wee old lady. So it's like, wise old man, would you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. And it always sounds Welsh, it's funny.
Do a workout video on a Scottish farm. We could definitely do that. I've got loads of clients that are farmers.
Yeah, but actually, most of our clients make up farmers, right?
Yeah.
Look at that one. It's all burnt.
Yeah. Morningside fur coat and nae drawers. Our fire's going well now. At least all the smoke's going the other direction.
Since Sarah's watching anyway, he told me to let you know by 4:30 if I'd be home and to pick Argyle up. I won't be home, darling.
Thing is, you could actually be in the doghouse now because you've got a dog, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't fit in the doghouse.
Yeah. Oh dear, there's some troll on there. Dear, dear, dear. There's some real mean people in the world, eh?
Is there?
He's saying some really racist stuff.
Oh, really?
If only we had the power to block you while we were out in the woods here. Hi from Colombia.
Colombia. I've just finished watching. Christ, what's it called?
The one with Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. What's it called though?
Narcos,
Narcos.
yeah.
Narcos. Oh. Pablo Escobar is one of those guys that obviously is horrible, horrible man, but actually you liked him for some reason. It's weird.
Yeah, I think that was the way they kind of made it.
Yeah.
Colombia.
Colombia.
They make good coffee.
They certainly do.
By the way, where's that coffee you gave me the other day that had like caramel in it? You said you get it in Tesco's, and I checked up and down. You're winding me up.
Dewi Egberts.
Yeah, but I went up and down that aisle and could not see it.
You're not?
He's winding me up. You don't get it now.
Well, it was actually Sarah who bought it. So Sarah, was it Tesco that you bought it?
Bet it was like somewhere else. Joe's asking if it's cold there. It's not. Well, we're not by the fire.
We've got a raging fire next to us.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You in Edinburgh? We were in Edinburgh last week.
Doing some ballet.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. S'mores, an American delicacy.
S'mores.
Oh yeah. Now how do we? Let me just check something here.
What's s'mores? Because they talk about them in Toy Story.
Yeah. Now s'mores is
s'mores. You idiot.
Yeah, but s'mores is marshmallows, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
I think so. I was just seeing if you could. Do you guys work out daily? We try and do something every day.
I've got it on my to-do list, so I keep. Well, actually, we both do. Oh no, my snick snapped. We use this app called Todoist, and on there you can like set like daily reminders or like random tasks that you have to do. So one of the daily things that I've got on mine is just quite simply fitness. I've got to improve my fitness somehow. That doesn't necessarily mean a workout. That could just mean 10 minutes of stretching. It could mean 10 minutes of yoga. It could be going for a nice walk. It could be going for a swim. More often than not, it does mean going to the gym and pumping some weights because that's what I enjoy. But yeah, daily fitness improvement. It's important.
Ooh, s'mores with peanut butter. Good idea.
Ooh.
Well, because
like
Ken was saying a s'more is a marshmallow with chocolate. He was saying.
All right.
I think.
Kind of like fondue.
Must be.
It was funny when Ken gave us that move in ballet and it was called tondu.
Did you think of that?
I automatically thought of fondue.
Yeah. Well, Ken, I had a proud daddy-daughter moment this morning. My daughter had her first ballet performance, if you like.
Rendition?
I think so. And she did really, really well. I was so proud. I had tears in my eyes. I was like, you go, girl. She kept looking at us and smiling. She was obviously appearing to the crowd.
Somebody says they hate peanut butter.
I just ate. I think it was just ate peanut butter then. Are they British? No, we're Scottish. Yeah, don't worry, we will block that person. They're just looking for attention. We can't block them when we're out here. So they can
unfortunately, you've just got to not feed the trolls.
Yeah, don't feed the trolls.
If we could, we'd punch them in the face.
It's funny when you get trolls though, because they must have nothing exciting going on in their life.
I know, how sad must your life be to just go on.
And either that, they're really mentally disturbed because they write stupid ass stuff. It's like, you know when you're younger and you swear and you're like, fuck, and you say it out loud and you get excited. It's like they're saying all the things they want to say and someone's going to hear it. They're like, oh yay. Saying the same shit over and over. It's just boring. Give some ideas for scrawny hard gainers who can't bulk up like you two.
That's me. It took me forever to build muscle.
Some of the top things is calorie dense foods, you know, like Greek yogurt's calorie dense, peanut butter's another calorie dense.
It's knowing your body as well, so like I think I said before, like in order for me to get lean and actually to bulk up, I need to go really heavy on the carbs. That's why I'm tucking into a lot of marshmallows right now. My legs are burning.
No, I just
Jesus
moved my
Christ.
legs.
I just used the Lord's name in vain. So yeah, get the calories in. Try not to do too much cardio. As soon as I do cardio, the weight just falls off. So cut back on the cardio, except that you might put on a few pounds of fat too. So again, it's that kind of, everybody wants to stay lean and build some muscle, but the best way for us, like for Rab for instance, you can put on fat easily if you really want to, but you can also put on a lot of muscle if you want to. So if you're clever about it, then you can put a lot of muscle without gaining fat just by going high protein.
Yeah.
For hard gainers, it's better to accept that you're going to gain a few pounds of fat too, and just go really high calorie, a lot of protein, get a lot of heavy weight training in, and cut back on the cardio, and you'll gain some muscle.
You guys do Bali. We just attempted it anyway, and it was pretty damn tricky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was good fun though.
It was really good fun. I really enjoyed it.
The video just came out today if you want to go and watch it.
Yep.
Are you guys brothers? No, we've just been best mates for quite a while.
Yep.
Quite a while, yeah.
Jesus, I'm burning here.
It's roasting, isn't it? We've actually got a really good fire going now. Did you go to Perth Academy? No, we actually both grew up in Glenrothes, which is...
Glenrothes, but you went to school in Glenrothes, I went to school in Kirkcaldy.
That's right, yeah. You're awesome, keep up. Somebody was just saying, don't. S'mores plus toasted marshmallow and chocolate between 2 graham crackers. Ooh.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Brush your teeth after all those marshmallows. Yeah, you bet.
You damn right. Oh man, my legs are absolutely burning.
How old are you two? Ralph Wiggum's asking. Well, I am 33.
You're a dirty tree.
I'm a dirty tree.
If we were Irish, you'd be a dirty tree, and I'd be a dirty 4.
Oh, but there was 2 years difference in school, wasn't it? Because you had an early birthday. You know. Are your kids good? Are your friends good? Are your kids good friends like their dads? I think they might end up dating with their own, eh? And I tell you what, I'll be saying to my daughter, you keep an eye on that, because if it runs in the family, I'm just messing. Just messing.
Yeah, they are good friends when they come together, right?
Yeah.
Play away.
Which is nice because they're almost the same age. Don't burn your leg hair, boys.
You could have said that 5 minutes ago, mate. They're gone. The leg hairs are gone. Can you speak with some British accent?
A British accent?
Surely a Scottish accent is a British accent, isn't it?
Yeah.
You mean an English accent?
It must mean English, yeah. What could we say in English? You have to get me a glass of water.
Water?
Some water? In a British accent? I don't know, I'm terrible at accents.
Marshmallow? Would you like a marshmallow?
The world needs more people like us too.
Well, thank you very much.
Very much.
A good compliment.
Fireside tartan legs to match your kilt. Yeah, this is true. That's pretty warm, right?
I know, my legs are absolutely toasty.
I would love marshmallows. Have you ever been to Rome?
Yes.
To go.
Rome is awesome. Love Rome.
Ralph's asking, worst injury you've ever suffered? Probably my pride being hurt.
I was going to say, yeah.
I think I've broken my hands. Just a little ten. Nothing. I've never had anything major.
Nah.
No, I've been fairly lucky.
I sprained my ankle playing volleyball. I think that's about as worst as I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it. No, I don't think I was bit. How does someone email you? Well, we've got Rodney. If you go onto our website, kiltycoaches.com, thekiltycoaches.com, you can subscribe to our mailing list.
Yeah, subscribe to the mailing list first, and then you can just reply to the emails that come out.
Yep.
Or it's just inquiries@thekiltedcoaches.com.
Let's keep reporting that dickhead. Let's go, everybody.
Talking about me.
Yeah. What's your guys' favourite bands? Oh, do you know, my music changes with the day. I've gone a bit old school away from bands at the moment. I'm going down the kind of R&B route at the moment.
Oh, really?
Favourite bands, me, I love my Guns N' Roses and Metallica and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, see, I'm more into sort of anything with an acoustic guitar I like. I think I mentioned on a few live feeds that I like country music, but I also like things like The Verve, Ocean Colour Scene, Oasis, Stereophonics.
The Proclaimers, yeah.
Proclaimers, yeah.
And I would walk 500. They still tour, I'm sure. How old was you when you both started working out together? 23, maybe? I would have been 23, certainly.
Yeah, that's about right. 23, 24.
Yeah. Just saw Bally Part 3. Awesome job. Thanks very much. Proclaimers and Run Rig are
Run
my
Rigger,
favourites. Yeah.
What about Deacon Blue? Deacon Blue are awesome too. And that's true, so it must be true.
Have you been to North Korea? It's a beautiful country.
North Korea? Never.
Never
My
been.
client has actually just got back from North Korea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the stipulation getting in and out? Is it not quite difficult
Yeah, I
at the
think
moment,
that
or?
there's a few things, a few kind of loopholes you have to jump through, but apparently it is a really nice country. It's just a shame that
so much
there's a bit of controversy around it.
I would love to go to Japan. I
I
really
know,
would.
Japan has to be on the bucket list.
Yeah.
Has to be.
It just
I
seem
think
like
because
such nice
it
people.
looks very similar to Scotland in the climate and obviously the love of whiskey. So
They've just got an awesome culture and
Yeah.
history. How many years you surviving in the forest?
well, this is like the third year so far we've been living out in
Yeah.
the woods on marshmallows alone.
How do people go to internet in North Korea? I don't know if they do. Are you near a lake? Actually, we are. Ron, there's Duplin Lake about half a mile that way. So if we get burnt, we'll be charging through the woods.
Singapore, California. Stephen, when you say Deacon Blue, do you mean what?
Steely Dan's Deacon Blues.
No, just Deacon Blue.
Deacon Blue. It's on fire. Ever been to New Zealand? No, Ralph, but I've got family in New Zealand, so maybe one day. Maybe one day. I think just what puts me off Australia and New Zealand, it's such a long way. Mind you, Japan's a long way to go, but
yeah, Japan's a bit further, right?
I know, but there's such a difference in culture over there. Whereas New Zealand and Australia, they're different, but they're not that different from us, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You probably go over there and almost fit in. Mosquitoes in Scotland, we have midges, which are not quite mosquitoes, but
Yeah.
equally as
They're probably
irritating.
more annoying because they're a lot smaller and you can't really see them coming.
Hello from France, Florida.
Hello.
Tokyo is awesome. The new Minecraft gameplay is nice. Would you like a chubby Welsh guy to your Kilted coaches squad? If you had a magic carpet, where would you both go? Ooh, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. You've never seen Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't fucking sung along there. You just leave me hanging. You haven't seen it, have you? Have you really seen it?
Yeah, but I was like 12 at the time, I think.
So you should remember this magical moment.
I remember that line. A whole new
It's because I fly my
world.
daughter around the living room and I sing that song there. That's how I know it. Where would you go on a magic carpet? Ooh, where would I go?
Where would you go? You could go anywhere on a magic carpet, right? So I would probably...
I'm thinking of some of the places he goes to. You know in the movie Jumper, when he just like...
Yeah, like top
Pierce-
of the pyramids.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
Somewhere absolutely random that no one else could go.
Yeah.
Are you on shrooms? Not today. Although, the last time we were in these woods, we found mushrooms, didn't we?
We did.
Attached to
We
the
did
trees.
indeed.
Although I don't know if they were psychedelic.
I think this conversation would be a lot different if we were on the shrooms.
Yeah, mind you, they can't trust us after we got smashed on the laugh.
I
Oh no, that
know.
was 2 feeds ago, wasn't it?
No.
Explain your Scottish bag around your waist. Are sporns?
So that is a sporran. What the hell did I just say? Legal in Scotland. Anyway, yeah, so it's called a sporran. Traditionally, kilts don't have pockets, so therefore we've got a little man bag at the front. It's just called a sporran.
Shrooms legal? Not that I'm clued up on these things, but I remember once upon a time someone that I knew that was really into them. I think there was a funny rule that they were only illegal when you dried them out, allegedly.
I don't understand how anything can be illegal that grows on the ground.
I know.
I don't understand that at all.
But if
Anyway, I've been eating all these marshmallows.
shrooms way better than acid. Yeah.
My balls are starting to get too hot as well now.
Hello friends. Affection and regards from India.
Well, hi India. We've never had India before, have we?
No, but for it to technically go on the board, it has to be on our super chat.
Yeah.
And then we'll take over the world.
Well, actually, we've got our digital map pretty much ready to go.
Oh, so how are we going to
So
get that?
tomorrow, if you're going to join us tomorrow, we're going to have a wee link that we need you to go, put your name, and email address, and that's it. And it will register your current location and put it on our map. So it's a bit of a test tomorrow, and then we'll reset it, and then it's only the people who donate that will then go on it.
Sweet.
So we'll test that tomorrow. If you're going to join us, 10 PM UK time.
That's right. Live
I'm actually
Q&A.
getting soaked here.
Have you ever seen Braceheart? I'm assuming you mean Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Oh yes.
Of course.
Oh yes. It's not historically accurate, but it's still a good movie,
Yeah.
right?
It's one of those movies that kind of gets you riled up for being Scottish, but then you come to your senses and you're thinking, it didn't happen that way.
It's funny because if you see the original one that used to get on videotape, VHS or whatever it's called, there's actually a scene where you see a white van in the background. One of the battle scenes.
Excellent.
Way in the distance. You're like, oh man. What's a good healthy Scottish dish? Haggis, neeps and
Haggis,
tatties.
neeps and tatties is a traditional one, but all sorts of different things. Cullen skink, some oatcake, some stovies.
Do you paint your faces blue? Sometimes, Ken. Depends if we're going into battle.
Yes, and actually we've got a Mindset Monday just on that very thing.
There's actually a beastie crawling up my...
There is.
I'm going to try and get it off.
What is that?
I don't know.
There
Is
you
it?
go.
Oh,
It's
whatever it is,
attached
it's hanging.
now. Oh, you can see it on the screen now.
I know.
Go and hang it up to the camera closer.
Wait, is the camera there?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. It's going in the fire.
No!
No,
Eat it, it's good protein.
Really?
Oh, it's one now.
It's in my kilt now. Oh well.
Oh, is everyone gone? Are you still there?
Probably a bad connection.
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
I was going to go, can you hear me?
Yeah, Ken's still there. Hi guys. So you drink whiskey and now you're eating marshmallows. Quite unusual and different. No protein shake. Oh no, we have our protein shakes, but we believe in health and happiness. And when you build a fire, you deserve some bloody marshmallows, right?
Yeah. So it's just a traditional thing. I mean, fitness channels are all like, yeah, we have protein shakes, and we don't eat nonsense, and we don't have McDonald's, and we don't have alcohol, and we're like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, we have all our protein, we do all the things, but we don't need to be singing about it all the time, right?
No.
You just get it done and enjoy the nicer things.
I mean, if
in life.
anybody's asking for our honest advice, then we give you an honest advice. Now, those who have gone through our 12-week coaching program will know exactly what we teach in terms of your nutrition.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that you have to adhere to: fluid intake, protein, fats, carbohydrates, fibre intake, vitamins and minerals. No, we can talk all day about that. The main focus of this YouTube channel is to say you don't have to focus on that 100% of the time. You don't have to dwell on it, and you don't have to let all those little rules affect your happiness. Chill the fuck out and enjoy yourself.
Chill the fuck out. Somebody's asking if we found Phil. We've still not found Phil. Where the
No.
fuck is Phil?
Yeah, where the fuck is Phil?
Yeah. He's away in hiding again.
Fire's died down a little bit, which is actually nice.
Yeah.
Amen.
Some roast
Amen,
potatoes and
brother.
foil. I was just saying that
Oh.
earlier. Oh wait, there's a man from Taiwan.
From
I
Taiwan.
have to say good night from here, Taiwan. Yay! Because he's he was saying he was going to try and attend it tomorrow. He wasn't sure if he'd make it or not. That's right.
Are you the same guy from last week?
Or the week before, I think.
Or the week
Or whenever it
before.
was. Yeah, it's him. It's him. I recognise the name.
From Tokyo.
I know, Tokyo.
Hey, yo, from Tokyo.
I left my heart in Tokyo.
Don't know the rest of the words of that song?
No, I neither do. I just know that it's a catchy tune, right?
So I'm going to have another marshmallow.
Yeah.
Carbon up here.
The sounds there are beautiful and the scenery is awesome. In Tokyo or in our luxurious forest? There's a wee bird tweeting somewhere. I see you think we pressured Phil too much and he left us.
Yeah, maybe. Sorry, I'm being rude here. Does anybody else want a marshmallow? They're nice.
You'll spoil your dinner. What's the super chat tomorrow? You can have super chat now if you want. Generally, super chat is anybody that donates, we put them on our board, part of our American tour. So the more dots we have in one area, more, or not just American tour, our world tour.
So eventually go all, because we want to go everywhere, Japan especially. But as soon as we're in Japan, it's like, well, we may as well go to all the other places that side of the world, right?
Yeah.
So wherever the most dots are, that's the places we'll visit, because wherever we visit, we kind of want to be, doing something and seeing people. So.
Do you like Indian cuisines or have tasted any yet? Oh, we love a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Although I'm sure that if you were in India, they would taste even better, right? Because
did you know the chicken? Is it chicken tikka masala? that was invented in Glasgow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the tikka masala. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the tikka masala was invented in Glasgow as their version of the curry.
Underwear and kilts, what's the rule? The rule is no. No, no, no. Oh, Ken's been to India. Good night from Guangzhou. Happy days.
Where the hell is that?
No idea, but that sounds pretty far away, like. Left my heart in Tokyo. China. Ken's well versed in the world, eh? He's the man of the world. What's a great Scottish song for me to sing? Flower of Scotland, right?
Flower of Scotland, or
No.
500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
No underwear in a Scot dress. Nope, no underwear.
Although call it a dress again and you'll know about it.
Yeah. Do you know why they call it a kilt? Because that's what happened to the last person that called it a skirt.
Aye, got kilt.
Breno barely crawled in. Oh, after drinking with you blocks. We led one of the dancers, the wee Brazilian dancer, a little bit straight. He was holding his liquor all right.
Aye, he was good.
He did well.
He got his round in as well, which is nice.
Alright. Had some nice whiskies, it was good. How are the puppies? They're doing very, very well. Very well. Whenever they get together, they just fight each other. So
Yes. They're just trying to see who the boss is, really, aren't they?
yeah, they keep taking it turns day
I
about.
know.
Howdy from Austin, Texas. Good
Howdy.
night from sunny South Africa. Well, there's only an hour difference between here and South Africa, is there not? So you're going to
only an
bed
hour, is it?
already? I think it's only an hour. It's direct, pretty much directly below. So maybe at the moment it's exactly the same. Another Taiwan. Must be talking about the puppies. The puppies are cute though, right?
Although Tilly took Tilly to the shop today, all the way to the shop, all the way back. Come in, stepped into the kitchen, she'd had a pee. You little bitch.
You can call her that, right?
Uh-huh.
I remember when. That's when.
Who's from Sussex? Hi's from Sussex.
What time is it there? It is 20 to 5. You know what's weird actually? When I was in Canada, they say things like they say quarter after 5. Like how we'll say like quarter past, but they'll say quarter after.
A quarter after 5.
Or no, I don't even think they say a quarter. I think. Oh yeah, I think.
Apparently, there's one of the Scandinavian countries. It might be Norway. Can't remember. But if they say 2:30, what they actually mean is 1:30. They mean it's half an hour to 2.
Is that right?
Something like that. Yeah, my client was telling me it's weird.
Is there poison ivy in your area? I hope not.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think. I don't know if you get that over here actually.
No.
Quarter after and quarter till here in the States. That's quarter after. Yeah.
2:45.
Yeah. Wow, finally seeing you live after moving from Scotland to Gran Canaria. Oh, happy
Oh, really?
days.
What are you doing in Gran Canaria?
You left the homeland. How much for the personal coaching by both of you? Well, we've got our course running at the moment, our lean formula, so we don't have another one planned yet.
No.
Just if there's interest for it. We usually take groups of 6, and that's all on the website.
Yep.
You can register your interest, and if there's enough interest, we'll run another
Yeah.
course.
So if you're interested in that, go to the website and just follow the links. Register your interest.
Yeah.
We've also got something special coming next month, which we can't
Something
really tell you about.
Extra special. Special. You got to say it with a Sean Connery accent, right? Special. I always do that thing with my mouth now. Special. Sunny every day. Do you guys plan to do videos on different Scottish clans? Potentially.
Yeah, we could do. We need to get an expert on that, really, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
There's not really a lot of knowledge about different clans amongst the two of us.
Yeah. Just our own clan.
Yeah. It's the only clan that matters is the Kilted Clutches clan.
Say that fast, Kilted Coaches.
I actually said Kilted Clutches.
Oh, did you? Way,
Is
JB
that-
Hollis.
JB Hollis.
Thank
aye,
you for your donation.
JB.
Howdy coaches, you coming to Jacksonville or Orlando? You got 2 houses, eh?
Oh, really?
Orlando's Florida, right?
Orlando's on the map.
So it's boom.
Definitely, there's a lot of people from Florida area, so we will be there. I understand the US is a big place, so I just hope that a lot of you guys are willing to travel
Yeah.
to come and see us. The plan is to do some sort of...
How did he do that? There's a super chat option. It's along the. Just be when you go to type something. It means your question will stick and we don't miss it. Yes, Orlando.
Yeah, so every location that we go to, we're probably going to do some sort of workshop seminar type job, and and then potentially have a few whiskies after.
Yeah.
And even a boot camp in the morning.
Potentially, yeah. And then once we've got all the locations set, we'll be looking for help and advice on places to see in the area.
Exactly, yeah. And also we're looking for not just putting our own boot camp on, we're going to look to commandeer another boot camp. So if we're looking for local boot camps that we can come along and maybe just take over some of the instruction for, invite all of you guys along and have a really good workout, and then help promote this other boot camp in the process. Just don't know who the boot camps are.
Our very responsible fire has now escaped. It's escaped the boundaries. How did that even happen? Let me show you. It's escaping. Oh no, we can see it from there. Yeah. I'm going to burn this forest down, and then we'll be in trouble. It's like you can all come visit us in jail.
Am I not allowed to be in the live feed anymore?
Sorry. Why are you lit? No, don't be so stupid. Other than getting your butts out, lol. Sorry, I don't work out.
Oh, you can bring water for everybody.
You can be the water guy, Donald.
Yeah.
Or just for general support, just say good job.
You can be the motivator on the sidelines. Come on, guys, you can do it.
What's the movie Hancock when he's like, good job, with his thumbs up?
Yeah.
And a ballet class in each location. That would be.
What's the Adam Sandler film when he's like, you can do it?
Oh, that's a Waterboy, isn't it? Remember, he hits so hard and he just nails everybody. That's him, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But it's the little guy who plays.
Oh, Ted's here. Good morning, gents.
Hi, Ted.
Way, thank you, Susan, for your donation.
Susan.
West Virginia. Did you ever find?
For you.
Did you ever find it on the map? Yes, we did. You're on there, Susan. Don't you worry. Longest yard. Steve Brink. That's what it is. It's not. What did I say it was? Whatever I said.
Waterboy.
I said Waterboy, but he said it's Longest Yard.
I'm pretty sure it's in. I'm pretty sure it's in Waterboy as well.
You sure?
Yeah, it's a little farmer guy. He's like, you can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What are you doing this Friday? I was asking.
Wow,
apart from mooning. Oh, well, this is an advert for Friday's video. So there's a wee clue. There's the fire, which is there.
Toasting marshmallows.
Yep.
Somebody just put a comment and it was like Japanese or Chinese or something. And as much as that looks cool, we don't know what it said.
Matt McDowell, thank you, Matt.
Matt,
happy days.
Marshmallow for you, buddy. There you go.
I'm glad I just heard you say West Virginia. Yay. Cunt motherfucker. That's a funny saying, isn't it? You cunt motherfucker.
See when you say something like that, you can just picture this little 12-year-old boy going
yeah. Feet are going numb. Boom, 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 boom.
Mate, I proper tanked those marshmallows.
Did you eat them all?
Almost.
Oh well.
Almost.
Oh well.
What does that say? Pretty good what?
Well. Get some really daft people.
Yep.
I have saved Perth on my weather page. Is your summer coming to a close? Ted, summer is the best day in Scotland.
Yeah, based on today.
Favourite day of the year.
Absolutely soaked here. So yeah, based on today, it's pretty much finished.
Yeah.
Although for the Kilted coaches, every day is summer in our heads.
Yeah, even when it's snowing, it's summer. So does Friday's video involve fire? Ooh, Frank, you're not far wrong there.
It's not wrong at all.
Yeah. What day are we on? Wednesday, right? It's sunny and in the 80s here. Oh man, the music must be awesome then. Hot tub time machine. I love 80s music.
Is that Frank? Hi.
Good lad, Frank. Good lad.
Right.
I thought you said you'd finished them.
No, I'm nearly.
Oh. There's no such thing as bad weather in Scotland, just inappropriate clothing. That
exactly.
is very true. Yeah.
The problem is, with the weather changes every few hours, you'd actually don't know what to wear.
Music changes hour to hour. Get used to it. What's that from? Not the music change. The weather changes hour to hour. Get used to it.
Rocky 4.
Good shout, sir. Good shout. Goal. Being so handsome as Kilted coaches. That's a good life goal, right?
certainly is.
Do marshmallows fit into your daily macros? Of course they do, yep.
Macros. Does it fit your macros?
That'd be perfect for our mindset, actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Hey, did you like my turn on phrase, measure up Burke? Oh yeah, I did actually, I remember that did, yeah. How to contribute. Ken, there's an option called, you've already contributed, I'm not telling you Ken actually, you've given enough.
Ken's given enough.
Ken has given enough.
Your money's no good here.
Ken's a legend.
Such a nice guy, yeah.
It was interesting because we were saying that about the other dancers, they were all looking up to him, kinda.
Yeah. He's obviously very well respected within the ballet community.
Yeah. As are we now, because clearly we're we're obviously ballerinas now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
My stick keeps breaking, so I've got to keep going closer and closer, and my hand's starting to burn as well now.
So when I contribute, does that help you with your channel and future productions? Yes, Ted, and it's also what it does is it puts a dot on the map for our tour, basically.
Yeah, basically what we're doing is we're saving up to come to the US. So in order for us to come to the US, we've got to look.
Ken said ballerinos. I'll take that, Ken.
I love
That's genius.
Ballerinos. For us to come to the US, we've got to first of all take care of our current businesses here.
Yep.
So they've got to operate without us for probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then we've got to fund our trip itself. You know, looking for flights, accommodation. So it's a little bit of money involved. So really, the contributions are going towards that. But it's not just that. We are making money from adverts on our YouTube videos. So to help us, if you can't contribute, just watch more videos. Watch more videos and stay on them longer.
Or share them as well.
And share them. Share them on Facebook. Share them on all your different social medias.
Everyone can do their bit.
The more you like, the more you comment. This is all helping our channel and helping us come to the US.
Ping. Any plan to have an Australian on the team? Well,
it's Joey the kangaroo. He's applied.
Yeah, he has to pass the trials, the 10 clan trials first. Kisses from Venezuela. Big wave to Venezuela.
Hey.
Ted would love to see us in person. A kangaroo.
Ted, where are you from? Are you on the map yet? Ted's been nice, right?
Ken's going to pick us up. Norwegian Air direct from Edinburgh to
Cool.
Mr. Blank, NYC, that'll definitely be on the map. Yep. Mr. Blank, don't you worry.
To be honest, I'd come to New York City even if there's nobody there because I want to go.
Yeah. Feature a client project and follow there. We could do that. We kind of do that with our lean formula, what you're suggesting there with the client project. So we've got, and the thing is, some clients like things to be private.
I know, that's the thing when it's personal training and coaching is a very, very private business. So in order for us to do that, we've got to have the person's permission. So far we've helped 12 people on our coaching, 6 per group. But only a handful of them we can actually share, testimonials. There's some pictures from Liz that we really want to share, but she's not given us permission as yet. She's not said no, but we kind of we'd love to use them, but we can't because we respect her privacy.
If people offer you accommodations, would you stay to save money? Well, we wouldn't want to kind of take up anybody's time. Plus, I actually quite like staying in hotels.
I know, there's something nice about just kind of waking up casually. You'd feel a bit out of sorts staying with somebody else, I think.
It's like, I always avoid B&Bs whereas I go for a hotel, because depending on the B&B, some B&Bs are run pretty much like hotels with a reception.
But with staff and everything else, but you're reliant on somebody else. And we want to be able to relax as much as we can. If we're having a few whiskies, we wouldn't want to be too noisy. Nah, so we'll be staying in hotels.
Preferably one with a bar, right?
Yeah.
Rock up the bar. I hate anything but hotels. Fair play, fair play. I think it was just because I went on a course one time and I stayed in like a B&B, and I kind of felt like I had to creep around. I was up really early and no one else was, and it was kind of like, I don't know, I felt like I was intruding almost.
Central Park workout. Good shout, Mr. Blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Blank, that's a good shout. Definitely do that. Do you have to get permission to do that? Central Park?
Maybe to film, but not if you did it as just a vlog. I don't know. I don't know.
I was thinking like inviting people along for a boot camp in Central Park.
Vinny's asking if it's live Q&A later. Vinny, this was just a sort of off the cuff live Q&A because we've got a fire. The official one's tomorrow evening.
Basically, Rab noticed that he had a 4G signal in the woods, and we were like, you know, in the future we could do a live Q&A here. And I was like, oh, we'll just do it now.
Yeah. It's a public park. I don't see why you'd need permission. I just didn't know otherwise everybody would be filming in Central Park.
Because there's public parks in Perth, but if you're making money while using them, and technically we actually wouldn't be making money, right? Or would we?
No, we wouldn't be, would we?
If we make money in the public park in Perth, you've got to pay a fee to the council.
Yeah.
Boot camp, yes.
That would be awesome working out. Because when I've been in New York twice, and never once have I ran around Central Park, whereas I really would want to.
Yeah.
Ted, oh, you're a gentleman, Ted.
Oh,
Thank you for the donation.
Ted, where are you from? So we can put you on the map.
I did know where Ted was from, and I've forgotten. My memory elapsed me. Elapsed me? I don't know. Chicago area.
Chicago, hey! I need to find out what Rosie and James' place is called in Chicago and tell you to go.
So they're technically Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim had it tough. Skittin'. Do you remember that song?
Yes. Right. Message.
Our fire is dying down. So we have to be responsible people and wait till it's out before we can go anywhere, really. Although if it gets really bad, it's going to start smoking. Oh, Silver Blue Goddess, Portland, Oregon. Thank you very much for your donation. Any plans on making a healthy cooking video? We've got a few healthy cooking videos. In fact, if you go through our list, remember that broccoli super souffle?
Yeah.
That was quite a healthy cooking one.
Badass broccoli super souffle.
Yeah.
That was really good and really easy to make.
Silver Blue Goddess, we love you too. Thank you very much.
We love you. Good night.
Coach should fire the fire up again. Fire the fire.
Fire the fire.
It's funny, like fire the fire up, right? The one I say for my PT all the time is start my stopwatch. And every time I say it, I'm like, oh man, that's so stupid. Not that fire the fire up's stupid. I'm just saying the start the stopwatch.
One of my favourite phrases is, keep on keeping on.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember a mate of mine. We were in his house and his mum came in the door from our work and she was having a go at him about something, and something he hadn't done. He's like, well, I haven't been out since I came in. It's like, well, no shit.
Go and scroll back up that comment.
What was it?
Something.
Throw on.
That last one.
Guy, what one?
That one there with the blue. Guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh dear. And live feeds has reminded how nice and yet how fucking terrible the world can be. Relight my fire. Well, they're all getting political now.
I know, we don't get political on this channel, unfortunately.
Don't bring your nonsense here.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. Evicted, I love it. Evicted. Just reminds me of Big Brother.
I know, you are evicted. Please leave the house.
Do they still run those Big Brother shows?
Don't know. I think so. It was in the paper. I always look at the front page of the newspaper when I'm in the shop.
Hi Bethany.
That's as far as I get with reading newspapers and watching the news. I'm stood in the queue in the shop, I glance over and I'll read the headlines on the front page, and it just reminds me never to buy a newspaper or watch the news. It's absolute nonsense.
It's funny because you can tell which allegiance certain newspapers have. So like there'll be, I don't know, 8 newspapers, all pretty much reporting the same story, and from left to right you can tell which side they're on. You're like, alright. When I do squats, I only feel it in my... What was that? I only feel it in my knees. Am I doing something wrong? Your knees might be coming over the toes, so you'll need to sit down into it. We've done a video on Get Fit for Beginners, and we go through some basics for the squat. There was one of the movements we did where we sort of sat down onto a bench. Try that, and
ultimately you want to be keeping most of the weight. Like if you kind of look at your body weight, if you're stood upright, you're 50-50 from your heels to your feet, from your heels to your toes. If you're feeling it in your knees, you're probably just a little bit more on your toes than your heels. It needs to be the other way around. You need to be more on your heels and less on your toes.
Beta Jacks put Colorado on your US visit. Thank you very much for your donation.
Yay.
JB Hollis again.
JB.
Thank you so much. How close
awesome.
to West Virginia do you think you might visit? Well, it just depends, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, West Virginia has come up quite a lot, so it might actually make an appearance itself.
He's saying, do we like jazz? I actually like a little bit of jazz.
Yeah. So I took my wife to Belfast when we first started dating. So nice. It's actually a really easy flight over to Belfast from here, and we were knackered. We decided we were going to get the early flight, so we're up at the crack of dawn, jump on a flight so we could spend the whole day there, stay overnight, come back the next day, and I booked a really nice dinner in a jazz restaurant.
Sweet.
And it was so nice. Honestly, it was like the best jazz restaurant in Belfast. Well, so they say. And anyway, because we were up so early, we were absolutely knackered. Like, so tired. There was flights and trying to get into the accommodation, and then went around Belfast, seeing all the sights and everything else. It was a really fantastic city. But then come to the jazz restaurant. And because it's like jazz, all moody and dark, so we got sat in the corner. We fell asleep.
Oh man, I do like jazz, but I wouldn't know all the best performers.
No, I'm not that into it.
And I know that people that write into the jazz know their performer.
Yeah,
no.
Right. If you put some jazz on, if it was good jazz, I would enjoy it. But I don't know about artists and whatnot.
I remember there's a movie, and I already quite like jazz anyway. But what's that movie when Tom Cruise is badass?
It's badass in all these movies.
And Jamie Foxx is a taxi driver and he drives him around.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, there's a big scene where
Collateral, is it?
That's it, yeah. And there's a big scene where he's at the jazz club and he's talking away to the guy about jazz, and they're so passionate about it. And then obviously he's got to take him out, right? And I don't mean for dinner.
What the hell?
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's a legend. Thank you so much. That's our Taiwan. I thought he was going to be
from Taiwan.
I have a 4-pack now, but it's hard to try and get 6-pack. I'm on the diet around 2 years, but my belly's fat is a big problem, and my workout routine is around 9 PM because work is also bad for my sleep. So basically,
is 9 PM the only time you can work out? If so, delete that from your mind as a problem, because it's better to work out when you can if that's the only thing you can do. If you can work at other times, then I would recommend it, especially if you're having problems sleeping, first of all.
Yeah.
In order for you to be in the best shape possible and to be as lean as possible, if you've already got a 4-pack, then you're already quite lean.
Yeah.
But to get that 6-pack or even an 8-pack, you have to tune in everything. So for instance, if somebody was, say, carrying an extra, I don't know, an extra 5 stone of fat, okay, for them to make a few tweaks to their diet, it's going to be really easy to change the body shape, because to be 5 stone overweight, you're going to have some things that are really unhealthy with your lifestyle. So as you kind of come down and come down and come down and come down, you're basically fine-tuning your lifestyle, your diet, your exercise according to your body. So you're already quite lean. You really want to dial in your sleep, making sure that you're getting good quality sleep, you're sleeping through without any wake up. And then really at that level, this is something that we don't often do much of, but really starting to look at your macronutrients, see what calorie intake you've got, see what calorie expenditure you've got. It is also possible to train too much. Again, it depends on how often you're training. You can train too much, and I've seen a lot of people who are kind of semi-lean, at that stage, and they're trying their hardest to get that 6-pack or the 8-pack, but they end up doing too much and eating too little. So feed your body, get the right nutrients in, and sleep good.
And the other thing you could do is mix up your actual ab routine, because sometimes we're not seeing your abs, but thickening them up can sometimes help out big time. So do some heavy movements, hanging leg raises, lifting weights with them, just a sort of more heavy compound.
I've got to say that's the one thing that worked for me. somebody said, you know, and it was just that kind of that sort of epiphany moment. Somebody says, you know, although abs are typically endurance-based muscles, they can develop a lot of strength as well. So to thicken the abs up, so you're looking for finding exercises that you can do sort of 10 reps with, and then you're knackered, you can't do any more, rather than the typical crunches that you do. You know, I've had people say, oh, I do 200 crunches a day or 1,000 crunches a day and I still don't have abs. What's going on? I'm like, well, pick an exercise that you can't do 1,000. You know, I don't do 1,000 bench presses a day. You do, you know, sets of 10 to 15. So find an exercise, like Rab said, like the hanging leg raises, cable crunches, sort of power-based movements would be better.
Those hundreds of questions flew up there. Ted, is it just after 5? Yes. So what do you do to overcome fear of re-injury when you start working out again? It depends on how severe the injury's been. It's just about being very careful, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on the injury, I guess. It does. The trick is not to be scared. I mean, your body will tell you if it doesn't like something. You really want to go through a period of rehab as well, where you're developing movement again. So if you've had an injury, your body will then naturally try and protect that area. So for I'll give you an example. When I went over my ankle playing volleyball, I'd kind of basically damaged a few of the ligaments and tendons. For ages, my ankle movement was then restricted, so I had to go through a period of rehab, and it actually took a while to get that full movement back. So in the meantime, I really couldn't squat properly, because otherwise, if you then train on say an ankle injury, you then start to twist slightly, which then twists your spine. You end up with a spine injury, which is then a lot worse than your original. So you have to go through that rehab process, and if you do it properly, what you'll end up with is actually a stronger area or muscle or joint than the other side, because you've gone through that rehab process and you've developed the strength through a better range of movement.
Yeah, I think I had a rugby injury once in my knee, and my big thing was making sure I didn't try and favour the other knee. So I had to actively just go through the rehabilitation and then just trust. And I think deep down I convinced myself that if I don't trust this knee, I'm going to injure the other one, because you'll naturally kind of protect it otherwise. So, but again, it depends on the injury. If any other questions, they all disappear fairly quick.
Right guys, our fire is pretty much out.
Oh, Nadine's here!
Hey Nadine!
Nadine with the awesome hair. Give us a swirl, Nadine.
I think every single person should say hi to Nadine right now.
Yep. If everyone could say hi to Nadine, because she's got amazing hair.
What did Ted say? Ted's just kind of messaged
Ted said, I really do think you've brought YouTube to a new level. Starting your channel and spending time chatting and being friendly and funny really makes my day. Oh, thank you, Ted. Ted's saying hi, Nadine. Hi, Nadine. Give it to Nadine. There we go. Bethany's hi, Nadine. Sarah's hi, Nadine. There we are. Aloha from Hawaii.
See, we give to you guys, you give it right back.
Yeah. Oh, we love our Nadine. The island Khaleesi.
Do you know that message from Ted there, really, really nice, and it's nice to know that we are appreciated. Now, we came into YouTube not really knowing what we were getting into. We knew we had a lot to give in terms of our health and fitness knowledge, but in order to deliver that, we weren't too sure, and we kind of just went into it blind. And the response that we've had has been, you know, just really incredible, and actually sort of heartwarming, isn't it? You know, you get some of the comments coming in saying, "Oh, it's just so nice." And you know, something as simple as me saying, you know, "Oh, say hi to Nadine," and everybody jumps on it. "Oh, hi Nadine." It's like, "Oh man, you guys are awesome."
Thing is, there's ups and downs online, because there's a lot of people come from a wounded perspective. They jump online, and as you know, you get trolls, you get all sorts. But do you know something? Like, sometimes these people, they're just people, right? And they might be hurting and wanting to spread their hate for 5-10 minutes. But you know, if they just calm down and have a bit of a laugh, you know, were you sleeping? We're still alive. See, he's sleeping on the job. But yeah, so it's
my shoulder's getting sore from leaning all the time.
I got the comfy position.
I know.
But yeah, it has had its ups and downs. But I think we're I think the people we've got on the channel now, kind of are. I mean, you're never going to appeal to everyone. That's what we realised. Is you're not going to be liked by everyone. So the ones that do like you, make a connection with and help.
We come into this not really knowing what to expect. But the one thing we did say was, when we get our first hater, that's when we know we're doing well. Yeah. Because we've got a solid message, and we're never going to appeal to everybody on the planet, and there's going to be people watching. and who take a real dislike to us, and you know, that's fine. I think it's funny that they feel the need to contact us though, you know, and leave the comments. You know, is it really that drastic that you have to leave a comment? I mean, there's people in this world, you know, maybe celebrities or politicians or whoever, like actors and whatnot, that you might like really dislike, but I don't feel the need to go and find them on social media and give them hate. And it's just I'd just rather be happy and forget about it.
Joe Fitz said there, he said it right, or he or she said it right, is that they probably don't like themselves, it's not us. And that's the thing, and that's it's a shame, and it's whatever they've grown up or something that's happened to them recently, and they just take out on people. And
it's funny, it's something that I read in a book. I can't remember which book it was. It might have been Tony Robbins, and he said
stick doesn't want to snap.
If somebody ever is abusive to you or shouts at you or is just nasty to you, it's always a reflection on them and not you. Because there's always going to be people in the world that disagree with you, and the fact that they've come up and you really kind of made a point of it, like, well, you know, that's a reflection on you. Based on what I'm saying, it's a reflection on you. And it's a whole if you disagree with somebody, then automatically turn it back on yourself and just say, okay, well, what does this tell me about myself, the fact that I disagree with them, before you go shouting your head off and being a dick.
Chris was asking what's the most we had on Super Chat. I think the biggest individual donation
was that one right there.
Was that one there? That was the record.
That was $200.
Yeah, and I think the record in one sitting was 551. That's the time when we had the late show and we stayed up and got pissed. We're talking about like Halloween. We're going to have a late show and we're all going to get dressed up if you're all up for it. And special occasions we'll get everybody pre-planned, have their drinks on the go.
Do you know the bad thing? Obviously, you can get the comments coming in, but it'd be good if people could send pictures as well, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no, maybe that's not the best idea.
Yeah.
You know, because it is, you know, we can chat away to you guys and it's great, but...
Well, we probably could. I mean, if we set up the computer with the emails, we could quickly fire in the email with a picture or whatever it was. And you could probably make that happen.
I wonder if we can do that somehow.
Hello from Japan. You got any advice? I'm someone who is just starting to work out and experiment. Experiences muscle fatigue quickly, but I'm not sore afterward. Do I benefit by lifting less?
If you're experiencing muscle fatigue quickly, but then not sore, you're maybe just tired. You're maybe not eating enough. You maybe need to eat a little bit more.
And more regularly as well.
And actually, if you're just starting out, then it's maybe fairly normal. You don't necessarily... It's a bit of a myth that they say that you have to be sore afterwards for it to be beneficial. Stick to your guns. The most important thing is you progress. So never base your success on individual sessions or even a week or even a month. Just look to see, am I progressing? Look back each month and say, right, have I progressed this month? Am I lifting heavier, or am I doing more reps, or am I having more regular sessions? Is something changing to do with my workout? If you're improving your workouts, getting more reps, getting more sets, lifting more weights, then it's inevitable that you'll get results.
From Toronto, visiting Manchester, should go on to Perth. If you go to Perth, Chris, you can come and buy us a coffee. That's our rule.
That's our rule. You ever come to Perth, come and buy us a coffee, as long as you're buying.
Nadine was saying we trimmed our beards. Well, Nadine, we heard you trimmed your beard, so we thought... Just kidding, I'm kidding.
I actually did trim my beard because I was looking at Thor and I was kind of like, yeah, he doesn't have a big beard, he's got a small beard, so...
I've gone back to my kind of 2mm. Do you enjoy running? Yes, I do actually. Recently, I've been using that to get the sort of fat off, so I run about 5 miles each time. I try and get 3 runs in a week, but recently I've been busy, so I'm only getting 2.
Yeah. See, I don't. I did a lot of running in the army, and it kind of put me off, and I've not really run a lot since. I do. To be honest, I do enjoy it when I do it, but there's nothing really driving me to do it.
No. Driving you to run.
Driving me to
run. Bethany's saying only coffee. I don't want to buy you some whiskey. Wild woman.
It depends on what time of day you come. As long as it's after 12, you can buy us whiskey.
Or put whiskey in the coffee, right? That's an Irish coffee.
That's an Irish coffee.
Oh, we're starting to get the smoke on the go now. Right, we'll have to make the questions quick if you've got anything interesting, because we're getting smoked out, literally and figuratively. Guys, I feel like I've made 2 new friends this year. So glad your early videos were recommended. Cheers, off to munch some proteins now with appropriate carbs and fat too, of course. Hey, Alan Zat.
Alan Zat. Hi, Alan.
You're in our clan, Alan.
Yep.
Silver Blue Goddess, I have 5k that I'm doing next month. I'll be walking. What's the best way to prepare? Well, basically just get out and walk.
Yeah. Just do practice what you are going to be doing on the day. Go out, walk a few hills. If it's, generally speaking, if you do a 5k, it'll be flat.
Yeah.
Go out and walk a few hills. So then when you're walking the flat, it's going to be easy.
And then just keep stretching the calves. Do some calf stretches, just keep them fine. For 5k you'll be fine, I would think.
Yeah.
Ralph saying, got to go. Thanks for answering everyone's questions. See you guys in the next stream. Cheers, Ralphie.
We are actually going to shoot off as well, so if you've got any more questions, please fire away very quickly.
Stick to the damn plan, that's right. Bethany, have a great evening, you too, thank you. Countdown, very bad connection for the last one. On Anne again, thank you Anne, you're a star.
Trying to keep us on again.
Hey guys, wish you'd answer my question. I know you're busy, but hey, I need help here. What's your question, Anne? Quick.
Anne, we'll stay on for you. What's your question?
I didn't see Anne ask a question, I feel terrible.
We've got a very bad connection, so we do apologise if it's a bit jumpy.
Jumpy.
Anne, are you there? Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Or you can go down the Adele route, right? Hello from the other side. I can't sing that song, I don't have Adele's voice. I don't have anyone's voice actually. Come on Anne, what is it? Help us. I know we've got a bad connection, but...
Is Anne there? I've got a very sore shoulder from leaning over too much.
Well, we're getting definitely smoked out now. Oh, that's going my eyeballs and everything.
We're getting you this time.
She's either typing a big one. Maybe it's the smoke that's giving the bad connection.
Anne, if you can hear us, well, let's try it.
Ted's saying, if I baked your cookies, what's your favourite? Oh God.
Ooh. See, I'm a big dickhead. Baked cookies, probably double chocolate chip. If you get some mint in there, then you're onto a winner. Mint choc chip cookies. What's Anne saying?
Anne's saying hip and belly fat, how to get rid of.
Hip and belly fat.
I'm just trying to think which video we did which would help on that. How to get abs after 40, that's the hormones on board base for men.
To be honest, you really want to be looking at your general body fat level. So although you can target certain areas sometimes, but it's very, very difficult. So say for instance, a lot of people do crunches because they're trying to burn more belly fat. However, you're better just to increase your overall metabolism, build up your muscle tone a bit more and burn more general fat.
Already answered you. Who already answered us?
Oh, that's Anne. I think it's probably taken a while for the comments to come through.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is.
We just didn't see those comments.
Right.
So, just look at just dropping your body fat level completely.
Yeah.
So you're looking at increase your protein level because most people are short on protein. Now, there's a lot of kind of questions out there about, well, too much protein is bad for you and this, that and the other. Really what you're looking for is a balanced diet. Now, I'm going to give you a quick bit of math, okay? Now, we're not into maths and doing this, but I'm going to give you it anyway as an example. You take an average female as 2,000 calories per day. If you had a balanced diet, then surely that's 30% of each, or 33% of each. So 30% of 2,000 is then 600, right? Is that right?
Approximately, yeah.
Yeah, 600. So 600 calories worth of protein, divide that by 4 because there's 4 calories per gram of protein. So 600 divided by 4 is 150. So that's 150 grams of protein per day. If you think about an average chicken breast is about, say, 30 to 40 grams depending on the size of it. So 150 grams of protein, you're looking at 4 to 5 chicken breasts per day. Okay, so that's a quick little bit of math and to give you something to think about. Most people don't eat enough protein to keep your metabolism high and burn more body fat. So do that first, make sure you're drinking plenty of water and eat your vegetables.
Right, we're getting smoked out, so we're going to have to rock. So, tomorrow night, live Q&A.
10 PM. Well, Anne just said something else there. Get smoked.
Let me see, Anne. Bad connection, it's our bad connection, Anne. Oh, D. Britt, thank you so much for your donation. Right on the
D. Britt, where are you from?
Let us know.
We're getting smoked.
I need to stand up slightly, I think
I'm smoking. Hey, what you smoking?
D. Britt, you'll need to let us know where you're from.
D. Britt.
Wish you a good day. Alright, we're going to have to shoot.
D. Britt, if you can still hear us, please pop on tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, and message us again.
And let us know where you're from.
And don't stop messaging us until we respond to you. because
Oh,
there
no.
he is.
Southern California, right?
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Southern California, they'll put that on the map. California's a given as well, right?
Oh man, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, see you guys tomorrow.
Right, see you tomorrow.
Love you.